and then just shadow thinking them, putting them in a tech situation that sometimes you are just not prepared for.
All right, well, let's see what they have to offer. Game one's going to start us on Pokemon Stadium 2, and right off the bat, the approach into the air. All right, neither of them trying to commit to their grounded buttons. I know the Greninja's going to be looking for that neutral air. The Pichu's going to be looking for that neutral air. Down tilt as well, actually going to be a common button to be pressed from both of these. Although it's going to be Glazed who gets us started on the buttons. Anti-airing Pichu going to be super important because of how much Pichu is going to be able to get from his grounded or low to the ground starts.
Yeah, and the more you allow, oh, nice little percentage racked up right there. You know, you saw what's his name? You saw Glazed start off really strong. You know, to begin this game, just racked up a lot of damage there. But just off of one little string right there, not gonna get the punish with that up smash, but off of one little string, Pichu was able to bring it back. Now we talk a lot about how easy it is to kill Pichu, but the kill power of this character is another thing to be reckoned with, as we see the down smash, nice hydro pump into just catching the Pichu off guard, getting the punch with the down smash, steal the first stock of this game one.
Ooh, I like that. Okay, the forward smash in the opposite direction, trying to catch the roll. Fairly knowledgeable in Little J's half for the fact that the roll from Greninja from the ledge, not especially great of an option, but it's facing just a little bit off. We'll see how well they can try to cap out the stock. We see them hunting around neutral air and back air and the like. I do like the use of Thunder Jolt, though. So far, we've seen it intercept a couple of Water Shurikens, and in general, it's going to make that approach just a little bit safer. But if they're not able to end out this stock, that residual damage they take from using the electric type attacks is going to start adding up pretty quickly. And Greninja does not need any help on racking up damage.
Yeah, you're seeing right there. I mean, every single time Greninja has gotten in the face of this Pichu, just being able to punish, whether it's with dash attack, just getting a good little combo game, that Thunder Jolt into down smash, gonna catch him. Good stuff right there. That's what we want to see, you know. You want to see the damage getting racked up. You want to see, you know, those conditioning moments where you're just able to catch your opponent slipping in those moments like that. The Thunder Jolt gonna do enough. Just gonna knock out, oh!
Ooh. All right, I liked it. He's gonna die for it, but I liked it. If he tried to end that out with a down air, though, that would have been a chef's kiss to end it all. Regardless, I like the buttons that Little J is picking, but this is just picking the better buttons.
Yeah, and I feel like it's such a confidence booster right there. Like if you're able to hit those kind of attacks on your opponent, you know, just being able to get this stuff. Oh, we're gonna see a jab block. The forward smash won't do the trick, but we've been seeing Glazed has been struggling to get these techs, and that is really crucial when it comes to a match against Pichu, I should say, because the moment you let Pichu get in your face and you're on the ground just like that, gonna get the tech finally in this case. But you saw Lil J was prepared. He's ready for this tech, so he can just jab block you and get a free stock, especially at 95%. That is kill percent when you're going against a Pichu.
Yeah, I feel like it, just in general, like getting stuck on the ground for any reason is just deathly against Pichu, and Glazed trying to play it out a little risky here, end up that stock because of the move's extension from Substitute Doll. It gave an opportunity for Glazed to interrupt. That's goofy as hell. Okay. Very cheeky interactions, going to make things just a little bit safer more for Glazed. Tries to end this out. Skull Bash from Pichu is safe on field. That button is stupid. That button is so dumb, and I'm so glad that I saw Pichu take advantage of it, because you should never be pressing that button on purpose.
I guess it definitely caught Glazed off guard. It definitely caught me off guard, because I forget that that move is pretty safe. I mean, you can react as a Pichu to that afterwards, but you can't react to a forward smash at your face, and you're just gonna get punished for it. I mean, Lil J definitely displayed some really clean combo setups and jab locks right there, so I'm happy with what I saw from both players. It just seemed that Glazed had a good start to begin the whole game, and he took advantage of it, slightly running away with that one.
Generally speaking, I feel like we can go back to the PS2 and we could see a different result. I feel like it was a pretty close game, and the little bits and pieces here where we did see Little J take the lead as far as the momentum in the match, like, it looked really convincing. But he just wasn't able to put himself into position to get the damage where it mattered, and because of that, Glaze just kept a leg up the entire game forward. Moving on into game two, I think we're going back to Pokemon Stadium, and if we could see LJ just be a little bit better with the placement of those buttons, I really think that we're going into a game 3 game.
Yeah, we definitely can see a game 3, but first, as you mentioned, it's all about how you approach your opponent. It's all about how you decide to get in. We're seeing a lot more aerial movement coming in from both characters. I mean, Greninja usually will want to stay grounded just to get that dash attack in so they can rack up that easy percentage. But now, you're seeing Lil J being a little bit more cautious, being a little bit more aware of what to throw out. Already has a slight percent lead, and now dash attacks have been the name of the game for both these players, just fishing them, trying to get them as much as possible. And now in the beginning, the upper edge is in Lil J's favor as he has this Greninja sitting at the corner.
Catching for the jumps from ledge looking really nice for Lil J, and they've been pretty rewarding so far. No missed on the tech, excellent job, and those plats are saving Glaze. This is now the second time that Thunder has been interrupted by the platforms. Very unfortunate for Lil J, but like you mentioned with these dash attacks, we're seeing a ton of them now. That's to be expected from Greninja, as that's one of the premier buttons for not quite combo starting, but at least starting the pressure, especially from ground to air, and leading eventually into a string that's going to kill. Excellent catch with a forward air from Glaze. But what it's going to highlight is the fact that Lil J has been using these dash attacks just to break back into neutral, and it deals a decent amount of damage. It doesn't quite threaten kill the same way as it were with Pikachu, but it is interesting as a button nonetheless to see because of how well it's interrupting Greninja.
I mean,
finally finding its target. It's going to bring us back into tied stocks.
You definitely saw an early percent. As long as he caught the DI read, he was definitely getting a little bit of damage off of it. It wasn't just like just throw out a dash attack just because. He was definitely doing stuff to make sure he was getting some damage put in. And now we see the dash attack coming in from Greninja right there and already tallying up this damage. But the up tilt combos right there, 31% free for Pikachu. For Pichu, I really got to start remembering which is which.
Well, this one's a little cute and definitely a threat to be remembered. And I feel like not that popular, at least in consideration to Pikachu, you see a little bit more of.
I think that's why. I really think that's the reason why. It's not that this character's bad, it's just you really got to put in a lot of work, not just in the end of, oh, I love the coverage right there, and he's going to catch him due to the pineapple of PS2. Just being a little too under the stage will not save you from that, what's it called?
Yeah, it's like the lip of the stage.
Yeah, there you go. That's exactly what I meant to say. But you see right now,
like Pichu is one of the quintessential glass cannons of Ultimate, where this character has no issue with dealing damage, and in reality doesn't struggle too heavily to kill either. But is the lightest character in the game, and has so much potential just to get caught out by virtue of how he needs to approach. Like, dash attack has been working really well for Lil J, but in the grand scheme of things, is a really dangerous option to be pressing like that. The short hop neutral airs, again, they're a bit of a better option, and generally speaking, lead into more for Pichu, but is again not too safe. We've seen time and time again, Glaze is able to dash away to safety.
Yeah, you see right now, Glazed just being a little bit more passive about his approaching. And he's trying to find those moments that he needs, almost getting the punch with down tilt into up smash. Not going to seal it there, but 81% already dealt on this Pichu. This is kill percent, but also Pichu is one good patch away. What? He air dodged.
Yes, sir. He had a little bit of charge on that too to catch the air dodge. At first, I was looking at those percentages thinking, nah, Glazed is fine, right? But no, he held that charge for a minute. And I do not think Glazed was expecting to land into it because he got kind of caught in the back end of forward smash. Regardless, that's bringing us right into a game 3.
Yeah, definitely good display right there from Lil J. He definitely put on a good display of showing right there. That dash attack was also like just a key factor as to how, you know, the way he began the game. Just using dash attack a little bit more. Both of these players were fishing it in the beginning. It started paying off a lot more in Lil J's favor. But you saw right there, just one good read. And that killed like, he was at 68% when that forward smash hit.
Yeah, no, he was at 80 after the kill, which is actually silly. Greninja's not an especially late character.
Yeah.
So, regardless, let's see if Lil J can make a repeat performance and bring us the reverse to over Glaze, or if Glaze is going to clean it back up as Game 3 returns us to Pokemon Stadium 2. And now we're starting to see a lot more roll back from Glaze. Not trying to approach any particularly dangerous method, but a pretty silly pickup from Lil J, almost resulting in the kill.
Yeah, that was really nice right there from Lil J. Just just being really aware of what Glazed is trying to go for, and you're seeing he's taking full advantage now, using Nair in his favor to just rack up all this damage. And you see whether he's in the air or whether he's grounded, Lil J is almost covering every single option that Glaze is throwing out. Almost gonna get the punish right there with the up smash. I'm not sure if it would have killed, but you see, like, he's not afraid to fish for things now. That backer is gonna put him in a bad predicament. However, though, not gonna get stock yet.
My man is stressing when he is so close to Pichu. We're seeing a ton of rolls, a ton of air dodges now, and given how fast-paced the start to Game 3 is, it's not bad, but it is a very risky habit moving forward because I feel like Pichu can really take advantage of giving that little bit of space. We saw how Game 2 ended because of a wayward air dodge. I feel like Lil J is no stranger to being able to land those again, so Blaze has to develop some sort of defensive game plan moving forward, especially while sitting a stock down.
Yeah, that F tilt is enough to seal the stock. That F tilt has received a few nerfs in the past, but it seems like in this case, it doesn't even matter. It's enough to kill, it's enough to take the stock, and now Pichu running away with it, just getting a few little strings off of the back, 41%, and then some tallied up, but all it takes is one strong hit of a forward smash to seal the stock. Almost getting a jab block on the platform, but just slightly falling off. Blaze kind of just got away with that one, but it seems like he's gonna get redemption. Lil J almost taking the stock, but getting a beautiful, once again catching catching what's it called, the jab block.
He's looking really good with it. One thing I do want to, hey, finally the platform not going to be stopping him this time, but struggling a little to catch up this kill. One thing I do want to point out is how into this Game 3 we're seeing a bit less of the dash attack. Great catch on the back air. And we're seeing a lot more of the short hop neutral air approach. Not only are we seeing it connect itself into combos, but also noticing a bit of a propensity to trip Greninja, the move itself having a bit of a higher chance to do that, and it's leading into so much damage in favor for Lil J, now setting a stock up. And we saw a similar situation to this previously. In fact, very similar percentages, where Blaze did not struggle, ending out a stock. Just like that, the air dodge read is going to lead into a little bit of a charge forward smash. And we're looking at last stock situation, just like that.
Yeah, both these players are definitely putting on a good fight right now, and it's all about who can find their openings that they need. You're seeing the Thunder Jolts just being a key factor right now for Lil J, being able to get in the face of this Greninja, and right now the jabs will be coming in display. Oh, he just kind of laid down there, taking a little nap.
I actually like that option. It forces the Greninja to stay patient and react, and generally speaking, reacting makes it harder to do against, especially against a very fast character like Pichu. Regardless of the speed that Greninja has to offer, those buttons are fairly committal, especially off the ground, and is that going to do it? Not just yet. No, good DI is going to be keeping Blaze alive.
Oh my god!
But he's taking a lot of damage just for it, landing into the down smash from the opposite side of the stage. Wow. That's going to be enough. Little J, the Pichu, going to be taking a 2-1 over Glazed.
Yeah, it's not really often you get to say that a Pichu is in top 8 of Fusion.exe or just in general. This is the first time I'm seeing